Hello everyone, this is Momochi Studios, and today I am doing my weekly Plan With Me session. For this week, I will be using the Fern Creek stickers May kind of sticker kit that I've made up here. The theme is more of like butterflies, honeycomb, and it has a bunch of like pinks, yellows, and greens, just kind of all throughout the kit. And I think it's a very nice color, just nice colorway, stuff like that. So here I'm just kind of putting on the date covers. I used the labels, the sticker labels, it kind of alternated from pink to yellow, and then I used the numbers that came with the sticker sheet, and then I used like the Monday through Sunday kind of stickers that they had available. And I'm happy that like all of the stickers that I use basically fit within the 1.3 inch margins. Sometimes I'll find stickers that are more for the standard planner, which are 1.5 inches, and I have to kind of cut them down to size. So it was nice not having to do that this time around. Now, I know half of this week was still April, but I felt like since it's the start of May, might as well use this anyways. And I think it actually turned out pretty good, so stay tuned till the end for this one. And for this one, my voice may sound a little bit, I don't know, craggly or something. I don't even think that's a word, but it just doesn't sound the best just because my voice isn't really good right now. I think I'm starting to feel a little under the weather, so there may or may not be a video coming out on Monday. It just depends on how I feel throughout the weekend, because I do need to get better before Mother's Day because we're planning on doing stuff that weekend. So I am just trying to stay as healthy as I can, and if that means taking a break for a little bit, so be it. But yeah, I put down some of the thin washi strips from that sticker sheet so that it kind of outlines that little area, because I didn't have any like doodle headers or anything. And then for the bottom washi, I did a thicker kind of a thicker washi strip, and it has like May at the bottom of it. I think it looks really cool, and I cut it to size just for like the 3 Monday through Wednesday columns. I didn't put it into the sidebar, and I think that was a pretty cool choice. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put down in the sidebar area in the lower left hand corner, but I'll think of something. Maybe I'll decorate it later on. And the part that I used to cut it and stuff, I actually put it on the other side since the length of the strip is not to the size of 4 columns, and it actually turned out okay. Like, I was surprised that it didn't look too bad. It looks pretty cohesive still. Then we moved on to the sidebar, and I am now off of the medication that I needed to be on, so yay. Hopefully I'll stay off of it. So instead I substituted it back with the original habit that I had, which was the pencil, or like for drawing and stuff. So it'd be drawing, journaling, and then water. I'll try to think of like other habits that I could possibly think of. Possibly maybe water needs to stay, but maybe exercise, maybe added in instead of the drawing one later on, but we'll see how that goes first. Next, I put down the upload stickers on Monday and Friday, and then I also put down work as well. I just been doing a bunch of emails and looking at stuff. And after that, I was tinkering with OBS, which is a kind of a recording studio thingy. And that's because I was thinking of possibly doing a maybe like a playthrough of different video games. I'm not really sure if that's something that y'all would like to listen to or look at, but that's something that I have been thinking about, and so I was just trying to figure out the best way to record the game as well as having a little voiceover, or like having me talk while the game is playing. And I think I've been able to figure out a pretty good way to do it. I had to use some filters through OBS just to make sure that the background noise from my microphone wasn't being too noisy. Now, the kinds of games that I would be thinking of playing are games like Stardew, Fields of Mystria, Dinkum, any kinds of cozy games, basically. Something that kind of fits in with the vibe of my channel. I also was drawing later that day. I was just practicing like nature because I, for one, am not really good at drawing things that come from nature. I pretty much suck at that, so I'm trying to get better. But then I did suffer from like a bunch of back pain. It was pretty bad, so I had to use some Salonpas and stuff. But it got better after I slept, so it was good to get a good night's sleep. On Tuesday, I did some more work and did some laundry. I also watched this show called The Silo. My parents were watching it first, and I just kind of came in during like the second season, so I have no idea what really happened in the first season. But I'm in love with it so far, and it is actually a book, like a trilogy. So I actually might read the trilogy instead of like going back and watching the first season, just because I feel like the books are usually better than the TV show or like the movie anyways. And so I just want to see what that's like, and then I want to compare how the show is to the book and see how different or similar. I don't know if they're different or similar, but most likely they're probably going to be kind of different. And then after that, I played Luma just to kind of decorate my island, and I think we got our lighthouse all done, so we have like one more thing we have to do in order to get to the new biome that we want to get to. On Wednesday, I did some more work, and then I made teriyaki chicken for dinner. And then we had to pick up my brother from uni, and then we watched the last episode of season 2 of The Silo, and they're not going to come out with season 3 until I think later this year. So again, that's why I want to find the book and just the books and read it. And then I had a little late night call with my boyfriend. And then Thursday, I had a big breakfast. It was like, eggs and hash browns. I'm usually not much of a breakfast person, so it was a miracle that I was even eating breakfast. And then after that, I just kind of went outside because it was actually a nice day. My allergies weren't too bad, but I was feeling a little under the weather, so I stayed out there for a little bit, but not too much. And then I just kind of drew again back in the cool house. After that, I filmed the Plan With Me video that you're seeing now, and I am editing it a little later. I just had dinner, so it's been a few hours. And then I'm planning on playing more Luma tonight, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how I feel. Not sure. But on Friday, I'll be uploading the Plan With Me video, and some exciting news is that I get my Husband and Chub Girl package. I got I think 9 different kits, and then I got the freebie and stuff, so I'm excited to see all of that. And then I will be making a video on that shortly. I'm not sure when yet, but hopefully you'll be able to see it soon. On Saturday and Sunday, not doing much, or at least I don't have that much planned, so now I'm just decorating with the Pretty Pinko foiled stickers that I have. And I think it actually looks really cute. I think I want to make a lot more cute scenes with these foiled stickers, because there's just so many on one little sheet, and they're all so detailed. So I'm pretty glad that I have all of these stickers. I have a lot for the springtime, autumn, and the winter time. I don't really have much for summer, but I think I'll just continue to use the spring ones. Might as well. Well, I mean, it's not summer yet, but it will be soon, so I have to think about that. But I think that the decorations from the foil kind of bring everything together. It just looks really nice, and I like the grass and the fence kind of borders. They look really cool. And then I also forgot to put in a weekend banner, so I'm doing it here right now. Usually I do it near the beginning. So I'm glad I was able to remember that. But yeah, so that was kind of all I did this week. There's not much else that I am planning on doing. I'm just gonna try to take it easy and make sure that I am well enough for Mother's Day next weekend. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up or comment down below what other kinds of things you'd like to see on this channel. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!